All right. So I welcome Rohit to discuss the beautiful topic about love marriage versus arranged marriage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So Rohit, shall we begin?
Yes, yes. Okay.
All right. All right. We're gonna definitely begin this.
Okay.
Anyways, so Rohit, what do you think exactly marriage is?
Marriages means to live with someone whom we love, whom we want to live our life, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a bonding. Yes, it's a kind of bonding, and we have to depend on someone for our whole life. I just think this thing.
Okay. Can you be sure once again?
Yes, I can think this because I don't have so much of experience, so I just think this.
Do you think about
And
marriage what?
it's just depending on another one and just loving them whole life.
Depending on another one, like the
Yes,
next
yes.
person who is going to be dependent is not going to
Yes,
do something
no, it's not like means mentally dependent on someone.
mentally.
Yes, mentally means. I also think that we need someone in our life who are like a best friend, like and another thing,
Mm-hmm.
who are a helper and who will help us all the life and who will stand with us. So this is the thing. And what's your opinion means? Can I know your opinion? May
Well,
I know your opinion?
may I know your opinion? You must
Yes,
know.
yes.
Actually, you must change your opinion asking questions. So
Uh,
far, yeah.
yes.
So, what exactly the Google says about marriage? Google says marriage is called, it's a kind of a lock. You know, it says lock with a cultural recognized union between two people,
Yes. Yes,
and
actually,
here they
yes.
call spouse, SPOUCES,
Yes. House.
and that establish a right between them.
Oh.
That is called
Actually, I
marriage.
never think this thing. I never think this thing.
Well, this is
But
the normal thing, right? Like,
yes, yes.
what is marriage? To establishing a right between two people, and
Yes.
so far they're gonna go with like their future planning with children as well. A right.
Actually, it is means a cultural thing of us. From the childhood, we just listen that thing. You have to marry that girl, and like
That's
so.
how you
This is
mention
it.
the dependency, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Means
Marriage is not a
yes,
dependency. It's a kind of taking responsibility.
yes, yes. It's a kind of means for. I think for girls, it's like a dependency. I think it's not
Hmm.
like. So what you think about this dependency?
Dependency. I don't think about dependency, but yes, the culture says a lot about dependency. So earlier, like a woman was dependent on man, that not going at the other side, and men were dependent to woman. Like, yeah, she's gonna cook for me for forever.
No, actually, I don't have that kind of plans because I want to tell you my plans. I want to
Hmm.
marry a girl from a commerce side. I want to marry a girl who is CA. Do you know CA, a chartered
Chartered
accountant?
accountant. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
because I had a business, so I need a CA also and a wife also. So I just planned that I have to marry a CA.
Okay. CA, chartered accountant course takes 6 years, right?
Actually, I don't know about it, but yes, a chartered accountant is profitable for my business. I can
Uh,
think this.
well, anyways, so far, so you want to marry a chartered accountant woman?
Yes,
Okay. Well, that's good desire to help you in your future, so that you will be dependent on her, right?
yes. Actually, we both dependent on each other.
You both want to depend each other. Well, let's say
Yes,
that
we both will depend.
self-oriented guy. Anyways,
Yes,
so
yes.
on the other hand, let's talk about, okay,
Hmm.
so here we're gonna talk about the forms of marriage that we call uh, love marriage and arranged marriage.
Okay.
So what do you consider the best for you, as a love marriage, or what do you prefer exactly, the love marriage or arranged marriage?
Actually, these are both are the different things. I can prefer both, but I would like love marriage because when we marry someone, when it is a arranged marriage, then we don't know about him, and we don't know his what is his likes
We
and
don't know
dislikes,
about
his
him.
behavior and like that. We don't know him we don't know his behavior and like that things
Wait a
because
second. What is the name?
Rohit.
Rohit. Okay, can
Uh,
you tell
yes.
again what you are telling about?
Actually, when we do arranged marriage, then we don't know about the another one's behavior, their
Yes.
thinking, and that kind of thing. Many times, what happens? I experienced I watched this kind of things that many what can we say? Many uh, marriage couples, yes, many couples they don't have their matching behavior, and their thinking is not same. So they are
Mm-hmm.
fighting many times, and this kind of things happens with them. And when we do love marriage, then we know each other perfectly. That's why we are doing marriage. So this is the difference between this. But
Okay.
it's okay.
One thing you said, like one thing in your whole sentence, that the fight. So
Yes,
if
yes.
you are going with a love marriage, so you don't get a lot of fights. You know, you're
No,
what is
actually,
trying to
sometimes
say.
this happens. I think this is just a thing by our destiny. This just depends on our destiny. I think this
Mm-hmm.
because this thing will happen or not. We can't say it perfectly that this will be happen or not. Because nowadays what is happening when the arranged marriage also happens, then the couple has 2 or 3 months to know each other, then they will adjust, like, so.
Okay.
Yes.
So what
And
does it mean? Like after 2 3 months they adjust. They do have the facility of divorce, right?
no, they don't have, means after what can we say, actually, after Mangni, what can we say? Mangni?
Engagement.
Engage, yes, after
Okay.
engagement, they
Uh-huh.
had a time to know each other, they had a time to spend, like they had the time to, yes, they can know each other. So, by this they can understand each other easily, and they can know how to live with each other, how to behave. So,
Wait a second. Whom you're talking? Like mean to say that like a love marriage or arranged marriage?
no, arranged marriage, when we do the engagement, then we had a time of 2 or 3 months for the marriage, like
Okay.
for the marriage. So
Okay.
in this period, they can know and understand each other. So I'm just telling this.
They can know and understand each other.
Yes.
So you're good
No,
with arranged marriage, right? You said like love marriage, you prefer love marriage. And you give a reason that they quarrel, right? Fight
yes.
between couples. So often it has noticed that like couples are fighting together just because of arranged marriage, right?
Yes, actually, this thing not really happen. Means there are many love marriage also. There are many issues in love marriage also and arranged marriage also. So this is just a thing depends on our mentality and our thinking.
Wait a
Uh,
second, what you're talking right now? Earlier you spoke about like fighting things. Now you're
yes,
covering up.
fighting things. For the fights, this happens in both. In arranged marriage, there are also fights, and love marriage,
Then
there are
why do you
also fights.
prefer arrange love marriage? Why don't arrange marriage?
Actually, I just like love marriage because
Mm-hmm.
for
Give me some
loving
reasons.
someone and marry him, just loving someone and marry him. So this is a different kind of experience. And actually, I never been in relationship, so I want to get that kind of experience in my life. So that's why I prefer love marriage.
Okay, you just want to experience the love before marriage.
Yes.
Okay, then what do you have to do? Just talk to your father. Like when the father will ask you about the relationship, you just go and nod your father that yes, I will marry your preferred girl, and then you have a time even right after engagement or after that conversation, you'll get that contact and you may meet, or you will have time to love together,
Actually, what
right?
happens in my area, in my area in Nasik, this thing not happens like. This is a kind of rural area and like that rural area. So
Mm-hmm.
this thing not happens here. Means here are the couples are not allowed to meet each other before marriage, and
So
after
who they
marriage they
are?
can do
Like who
anything.
are they? They like they are not allowing to meet each other.
Parents don't get allowed to meet each other. The girls'
Well,
parents, especially
okay,
girls' parents.
okay.
Actually, this depends on the mentality of their parents also, because mostly parents don't allow to meet each other.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some kind of lucky parents or lucky girls parents. They will give a chance to meet each other. Anyway, what happens? I don't have such a kind of perfect opinion for this, because I don't experience love also, and so this is the thing. Can I know your opinion for this? Means, do you prefer love marriage or arrange? Hello?
Yes.
Means, I was just asking that, may I know your opinion that will you prefer love marriage or arranged marriage?
Will I prefer the love marriage or arranged marriage?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm comfortable with both.
I am also.
Well, you said like you will prefer the love. I'll prefer than arranged marriage.
So, maybe both. It's a marriage, so I am comfortable with both also.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But
What
you
can I
prefer
tell?
most.
What I prefer most means,
You
if
said
the
like
girl
you
is
prefer.
beautiful, if the girl is beautiful, then I prefer arranged marriage also. And yes, this is the thing. I just need a beauty.
Okay, so you go with face, right?
Yeah, the face also. Actually, I have the call. I have to attend it. Please, 1 minute. Okay.
Oh,
Wait for
sure.
1 minute.
Sure, sure, sure.
आपण ज्या व्यक्तीशी बोलत आहात त्यांनी आपला कॉल होल्डवर ठेवला आहे. कृपया लाइन पर रहा. आप जिस व्यक्ति से बात कर रहे हैं उन्होंने आपके कॉल को होल्ड पर रखा है.
Yes, yes. Means I was just telling that the face is important, and what we can say, thinking is also important. The education is also important, like the basic things. So if I got a perfect partner, then I will choose her. So this is. Are you listening?
Yes, I'm still listening.
Yes. So I was just telling that it just depends on the basic things like faith, education, behavior, nature, family, just like that. And the caste also, caste and religion is most important in my area and my family. So this is. Yes. And are you don't gonna tell anything? Hello?
About what? I prefer the love marriage. The reason I would like to tell you,
Yes.
like people who they are in place of the arranged marriage. Sorry,
Yes.
I was like arranged marriage.
Hmm.
So they do not have to worry about the dating sort of things, like
Yes,
no
yes, yes.
datings, no sort of cinema, no sort of, fake things that you have to say. You just need to be real what you are and try to love her the way you want. So that will really give you a relief from your pocket as well. On the other hand, an anxiety. And after marriage, if you're doing those kind of a bouquet things or like a sort of rose thing or gift or movie,
Yes.
the woman
Yes.
is gonna love you more than the love. I'm sure. Because you're gonna love her, right?
Yes.
And this will not happen normally.
Yes, actually, I think because I also make so much of plans of my marriage, so
Mhm.
I am thinking that I had made some kind of plans of my marriage, so I just made. Actually, what is happening? I don't have so much of experience of love also, and I'm just a confused person with both of things. I'm confused.
Okay.
I just need a perfect partner, and my father told me that this is just a kind of what we can say. This is just a kind of. Do you know jugaad means satta? Do you know satta?
Not sure.
Means when we बोली लगाते हैं ना क्या क्रिकेट पे क्रिकेट पे
Bet.
हाँ bet
Gambling.
हाँ ये just my father said me that it's just like a gambling. If you are lucky, then you will find a good partner, and if you are not lucky, then it just depends on the destiny. So this is this thing. My father told me this because
Okay.
he also doesn't have any kind of good experience of his marriage, and because of arranged marriage, he is not good in his life right now. So yes, I would prefer love marriage also, and if arranged marriage also, then the behavior is important of that girl. then I will prefer it.
Okay. Let me tell you, you know what happens, like where you are afraid of, because I support arranged marriage, so I'll tell you the, the positive points of this.
Yes.
See, most of the time, we are not a kind of, suppose a program. So,
Yes.
things that we cannot be programmed. Suppose a water has a nature
Yes.
that will go down, right?
Yes.
It will not rise up. But again, if you have the will, then you can, by doing pumping, you can lift the water up, right?
Yes.
So everybody is human, right? Like we are humans. So we have emotions.
Yes.
That is the weakest and attacking point. So you can turn that person. How far the person will root to you? Nah.
Yes.
So you can,
Actually,
of course, you can turn him into you. If you want, if you can.
yes.
Yes, what?
Actually, what happens? My father is. I am telling you that my father is a very kind person, and my mother's nature is such a kind of difference. She has a rash nature, and because he is a very kind person, so I know that he had a very bad kind of experience because many times he just say sorry and like that kind of things. But right now his marriage life is not going so much well.
He
He is
is
doing
not
so much of
going
things.
so much well. He brought you in this world, right?
Yes, right.
The time has over. What do you think about like Bhagwan movie?
No, not like Bhagwan movie, but it's just there are so much kind of marriage issues in both of them. Like
Okay,
there
maybe
are,
like your mom is quarreling and dominating your father, right?
yes.
Okay. You might have not seen the picture from your mom's side. I just want to know about you, Rohit. Whether it is a personal information or you would like to share or not. Does your father,
Yes.
uh, does your father run home or your mom?
Actually, they both run some
Okay,
because my
if
father
there's
is
a
also a
both things.
businessman.
Uh-huh.
My father is also a businessman and my mother is also a businesswoman. So they both run the hotels. So they both had equality in home. So it's not like dominating or like that.
Then you said that, right? He's not happy with his marriage life. What happened?
Yes. Actually, they had so much kind of problems with them because many times they had a kind of problems. They are not, their thinking is not same. They had kind of, in business ideas also, they had some kind of different issues like, yes. So actually what is happening, I am not able to tell you in English everything.
Mhm.
So this is the problem happening with me right now.
Okay. So, one research says why couple fight most?
Because the understanding problems are there.
Disagreement
Yes,
on both
disagreement.
opinion. Yeah, nah. Your plan A is
Yes.
gonna fail for sure. Yeah, no. I don't think so that air purifier will work better in our home. You should go with Samsung. Why did you brought LG? Those sort of things, right?
Yes.
But again, if your father might have a little convincing skills, your father could have done something better. Or again, if I need to tell your mom,
No,
if your
actually,
mother
yes.
if your mother could understand your father a little, so the both could work together.
Actually, my father had so much of skills like this, but my mother don't want to understand him. Like,
Uh-huh.
so this is the problem. There is a problem in my mother's nature in her behavior. Actually, I am also frustrated with my mother's nature
Mm-hmm.
because she's a kind of tolerating person. She just wants that everyone just follow her and everyone just want to follow her rules and regulations or her decisions. So this problem happens most in my house, my
Well,
family.
it's very common. In between the couple, like argument are very common.
Yes, but in my family it's a very high kind of argument. Means they don't. There's right now. Nowadays they doesn't try to talk with each other. So this is the main thing. So I just fear to had this kind of situation in my
See,
life.
what I would like to say, like
Yes.
if you want to ask this question to anyone,
Yes.
you can ask those people who they have done their arranged marriage. They are
Yes.
also having the same problem. Trust me, that issue, the fighting issue is everywhere. And if I need to say you about the percentage, 40% of marriage couples are fighting after child. For sure. There are some certain reason why the responsibility is growing along with the child. On the other hand, they are now actually in your cases, you both mom and dad are working, working
Yes.
professionals, the businesswoman and the businessman. So now they get less time for their own, right?
Yes. Yes.
So more often you might have seen them, they are talking on their dinner table or breakfast table about business. Okay, Miss Shukla ji has got the package and we need to
Yes,
get
yes,
that
yes.
package. Some sort of things.
Yes.
So why? Because they have got the responsibility. They don't find time to each other. So what I would recommend you, Rohit, sorry,
Yes.
what I would like to recommend you, you sometimes send your father or mother for a vacation, or you bring them to a vacation.
Actually, they don't like to spend time with each other.
Well, so you are the one, right?
Yes, I'm the one.
And what happens? Like, okay, let me tell you my story.
Yes.
This is not the only your problem. My mother and my father fight together.
Yes.
But here, what is my role in this lockdown? What I do?
Yes.
I perform a role as a cooler. So I cool both of them, and I bring both of them together on on a table, and then talk each other peacefully, offering something, letting them know why you are acquiring exactly. And then whose fault is? I tell them with logical reason, right?
Yes.
We are mature enough to distinguish what is wrong and what is right, right?
Yes.
So be the one and tell them fighting is not a solution. You're gonna get it better. Responsibility everyone has. Even you have got a responsibility to do your certain things. They will understand you. And if they are fighting now,
Yes.
don't worry. Let them fight because it's very common to fight
Okay.
after marriage. Very common. So don't worry, huh?
Okay. Actually, I just fear from this thing. Means in my life, if this thing happened in my life.
no. Even in marriage, after like arrange love marriage, you're gonna fight with your woman. No matter you have got a money, you will fight for sure. Why? I didn't want it to opt for you. I had Rajesh in my option, but I went for Rohit. Why? I thought you would be the good guy, but again, you wasn't a good guy. I spoiled my life with you. I should have married to Rajesh. And you're like, who the heck was Rajesh? And she's like, he was the nice guy. That's it. Why do you want to know about more Rajesh? Eh? Okay, I knew you had connection with Priya. No, I didn't know about Priya. Who is Priya, by the way? Acha, you forgot the Priya. Because you are having many girls in your contact. I saw that. Who is Rashmi in your contact? And you're like blank.
Yes. Yes. This is a normal. This is normal problem.
Uh, Now you understood, right? Totally.
Yes. 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 Yes.
What is
Totally
exactly the
understood
problem?
right now. Yes,
So wherever you go, you find this same problem,
Yes.
right?
Yes. 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 This is a
So
normal
don't worry,
problem.
huh? But I'll still influence you for a arranged marriage because I appreciate it, in my own opinion.
For me also, I also like
Mm.
arranged marriage little bit.
Mm.
To knowing someone first time is it's a kind of adventurous thing that if you don't know that person and you have to spend your whole life with him, so with her. So this will be adventurous experience because right now also the things is happening that they are finding as well for me right now. So yes, I was seeing so much of girls who are really. I think I don't deserve a good kind of girl because I am not handsome or I am not. What can we see? There are so much of beautiful girls and I'm not handsome or like that. So I think that I don't deserve a beautiful girl.
So no, that is a wrong mentality, I would say. Convincing a girl need kind heart, not a kind of a charming personality.
Yes.
If your heart is kind and you can speak that kind with that kindness, you will get that for sure. Trust me.
Actually, what I think I just see that when I saw any kind of girl, then how can I choose her? Like if she is beautiful, then I give some kind of interest in her and just like that. So I think this thing will also happen with that kind of girls. Means if the person is handsome and like that, so she will bring interest, and she will love. So
Well, more often our topic was to discuss, distinguish between uh, arranged marriage and love marriage. But here, in your case, I have to speak about your own personal issues. Okay, so in your case, what happens actually? You're actually going for face, right?
yes,
If the face is good, you go and approach in a different way or whatever is your way, and you don't get that. The reason behind, first, you're a mean person. You go just for your own, kind of things.
profit.
Profit, yeah, in your language. See the commercial language, profit.
Yes,
And that woman finds the loss in you because she wants to invest, right? And she
yes,
is a CA,
yes.
all right?
She is a CA. Yes,
Again, so well, what I'm trying to say, face doesn't matter. If you have the heart, the person will like you for sure. And see, most of the CA, I do have the CA colleagues in my own location in Delhi and others. So they're actually not getting time to get married because they're pressurized by their CA course and others, right?
no, yes,
And on the other hand, let me tell you one thing.
yes,
You don't have to approach anyone. Once you get the position, the people will approach you.
yes.
There
I
are
also
n numbers
think
of
that.
examples. Okay, let me tell you one thing.
Yes,
Why a girl will approach you?
because I'm rich.
No, because you have something such as quality, personality, knowledge, or CA or tele skill in your case.
Yes.
So you must have the quality. Otherwise, you won't get that. So get the
I
quality
don't.
and then
I know
approach
that.
people.
Right now I don't have that kind of quality.
Well, if
Right
you don't
now,
have the
right
quality,
now.
why your product will be sold, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So the packaging and other things are the different cause. First of all, your product has to have a value.
Yes. Actually, I never think this kind of things in my life.
Well, because you haven't thought about your life is a commercial calculation, right?
Yes.
You
Yes.
calculate the whole world profit and loss, but you don't do for you, right?
Yes.
So she don't find a profit in you, I guess so. Anyways, those were the very very other the types of talk. Anyways, so what I would like to suggest you,
Yes.
get that knowledge or skill in that level where you're good at, and then see that you will be more confident. And once
I
you get
have
the
to.
more confident,
Yes.
even though in like whatever you want to prefer, you want to go with the English, go ahead. There are a lot of people who they are interested in English. They will love you. On the other hand, if you want to go with that kind of things, you're telling many girls will be interested in you. So there's a lot of skills, trust me. But again, I would like to
Yes.
warn you, don't
Yes.
ruin someone's life just because you want to get into that relationship and would like to get something, right?
Yes. Yes.
Understood what I'm trying to say?
Yes. 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 It's,
So unless you don't have the quality, how will you get that? Hmm?
yes.
Why
I
do you
have
want
to get
to?
kind of knowledgeable qualities and like personality development.
You
that
have
kind of
your
thing,
own.
right?
Okay, let me ask you a question. You have
Yes.
your
Yes.
own preference. The next person is also a human.
Yes.
She has her own, kind of
Quality.
no quality checklist. Okay, the guy is
Yes.
5.7 feet tall. Okay, check.
Yes.
The guy is kind of melony, less melony. Check. Okay, the guy has spikes. No, cancel.
Yes. Like, means
Okay.
he's rich or like that. So this, actually,
Don't
I think
worry.
many time I think that the means money depends. Like money is everything. I
No,
just think that.
money is not everything. Trust me. Money cannot buy a happiness to you.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
actually. This means what can I tell
Money
about
can buy liabilities for you, but not happiness. Trust me. A lot of people have experience. What is exactly happiness? Zero stress, happy. And how will you get that? Once you are mentally prepared for this. So no, you may think like, oh my God, I am not handsome. I have got a not perfect T-shirt, shirt, or appearance, or face. How will I get the girls? No, getting the girls is a different call. I'm not gonna train you for this. But one thing is sure: if your heart is pure, definitely someone will approach you, or you will get someone. And I don't think so at this moment. You should be approaching with that reason because your reason is not satisfying.
Yes, actually, I found the profit in everything. So this is my habit to found the profit in everything.
To finding a profit in everything.
Yes.
Okay. So don't worry. The next person is also a CI. All right. So
Yes.
do your own charm, and let's see what happens. Actually,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So next time, what I'm trying to say, you just wanted to experience to hanging out with the woman, with that woman, and to watch movie, to go and eat pizza with her, beautiful hands, right? Is that what you want to say? Experience?
Yes.
Well, that can be fulfilled after the marriage as well. Go love her. You want to love, right? Go
Yes.
ahead and love her. Convince her that you are the one who cares most. You are the one who is not just a kind of approach before selling product. The product has already been sold. Now you are giving service to your client.
Yes.
That's a great thing. Sales is not that much important. The way you are giving service. And remember, after marriage, the client still have an option to opt out from your service, from your product.
I need to give the quality and like that.
Of course. So go ahead. So are you convinced with that marriage part? You will go with the love marriage? Or you
Yes.
don't have any problem?
No, I don't have any kind of problem in both.
Go ahead. Perfect then. Wait a second, what was that?
Yes.
What was that? That sound from your behind?
Actually, I was just closing my office.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
so that's really great. It was great talking to you, and we spoke about more often your personal issues.
Yes. Actually, sorry for that. Sorry for that because
Oh,
I don't
don't
have
worry.
any kind of idea